Hey, this is Ektai, and now that the Kizuna movie has premiered in Japan, we're starting to get spoilers in the form of early reactions and plot details. Now, I don't usually do this, but since I just got done working on the Digimon Reboot reaction video, I thought I'd take a look at them with you guys and give you my immediate impressions on the spoilers. Yes, I'll be going through details of the entire plot of the Digimon Kizuna movie, so if you don't want to be spoiled, turn off this video now. I'll also be going through some Try spoilers as well. So if you haven't seen Try, turn off this video as well. Alright, so before we begin, let me just say that this is going to be my opinions on the plot alone. I'm sure that the visuals could be amazing, the action brilliant, the music phenomenal, but that doesn't change my opinion on the plot. Secondly, since I'm basing my opinions on secondhand information, there might be inaccuracies. I still plan on seeing the movie to experience it in its entirety and to form my own opinions on it as a whole, so if there are any inaccuracies, I'll post an update in the video description. These come courtesy of the Digimon Reddit and Nakrisa on Twitter. Note that after the screening, there was an interview session with the voice actors and producer, so we'll be taking a look at that too. So let's begin. Alright. Digidestin are grown up and they're dealing with Digimon related incidents. So Taichi, Takeru, and Hikari chase Parrotmon in Nakano. Parrotmon, yep, a reference to the first movie. And Digimon attacking the real world, like in the second season and of course in Tamers. Angelmon fight Parrotmon. The Greymon joins the fight. Buildings get demolished. The part of the building falls but hit people. Garurumon appears with Yamato, getting rid of the builder. Then building maybe. Then Metal Greymon, Garurumon, and the Angels beat up Parrotmon, sending it back to the digital world. After the first battle, Taichi goes to his college, but is not decided about his future. Yamato thinking about going to grad school. Taichi and Yamato meet at the pub. They talk about how the other kids are doing. Koshiro runs his own company, communicating with international digidestins. Sora is seriously doing ikebana, which is flower arranging. Mimi has a website selling clothes. Joe is in medical school, so Taichi is worried about his undecided future. Takeru and Hikari are students. Takeru starts to write novels. Yamato tells Taichi that he's thinking of going to grad school. They overhear some girls saying that they don't want to grow up. Then a different girl suddenly collapses. She's not drunk. Yamato calls an ambulance. Taichi, Yamato, Takeru gather in Koshiro's office. They meet Manoa. Manoa tells them about Eosmon. And yes, Eosmon, get it? End of service mon. Eosmon is collecting Digidestin's consciousness. Consciousness is too long, so I'll just call it soul. Okay. Manoa asks them to defeat Eosmon to get the souls back. Eosmon stores the souls. Manoa leads them to where Eosmon is hiding. Greymon, Kabuterimon, Garurumon, Angelmon fight the Eosmon. They almost got Eosmon, but Eosmon evolves, becoming super fast by summoning some kind of panel to step on, boosting its speed. Taichi Yamato decide to go Omegamon against the evolved Eosmon. Omegamon destroys all of these speed boosting panels. Omegamon is about to finish off Eosmon, but suddenly struggles and goes back to Koromon, Tsunomon. Eosmon escapes. How convenient. Minoa tells Taichi that the time with Agumon is running out. The clock shape appears on Taichi Yamato's digivices. Koshiro Takeru is okay because he's still younger than Taichi. After the first Eosmon encounter, Koshiro tries to examine the destroyed parts of Eosmon. Yamato suspects Minoa and her assistant, of course, so Yamato keeps an eye on them and asks the O2 kids to background check Minoa and her assistant, Kyotaro. Taichi comes back to his room, not his old home, his room near the college. Agumon finds some porn magazines. Okay. Taichi tells Agumon that porn are for strictly that porn is for adults only. Taichi freezes because he has to part with Agumon when he becomes an adult. Yes, because that's what being an adult is all about. Watching porn, reading porn. Then the real Gennai appears from Taichi's computer. He confirms that Manoa's theory is true and leaves Taichi. Gennai does nothing. And what about Dark Gennai? He did nothing too. He does nothing in this movie, presumably. Yamato finds Kyotaro arming himself with a handgun, and there were photos of the Digidestins in Kyotaro's place. The O2 kids search Manoa and Kyotaro's history. Manoa was Digidestin who lost a partner when she became mature. That sounds familiar. Kyotaro is fake name. Yamato thinks Kyotaro is bad. Mimi checking on her products to sell collapses. The first of the 8 to lose the soul. Taichi, Yamato, Koshiro meet Joe at the hospital. Joe tells them about Mimi's condition. Obviously, Mimi's soul is taken by Eosmon. Taichi, Yamato, Koshiro share the facts. Yamato gives Koshiro and Taichi prepaid phones to use to avoid being hurt by Kyotaro. Then somebody uploads live streaming of the kidnapped Takeru and Hikari. Taichi Yamato rushes to rescue them. Oh, but too late! Kyotaro was waiting for Yamato. Takeru and Hikari have had their souls taken from them. Yamato and Gabumon about to attack Kyotaro. At the same time, Koshiro finds out Eosmon's hideout and its truth. Manoa comes into Koshiro's office. Kyotaro is an FBI agent. Manoa is the villain and the creator of Eosmon. Surprise, surprise! Kyotaro is good, Manoa is a psychopath, and Manoa created Eosmon. Yes, yes, yes. Well, you just said that. Okay, never mind. Koshiro found out that Eosmon is an artificial Digimon, traced it back to Manoa's past studies. So Manoa reveals her true self to Koshiro. Eosmon takes Koshiro's soul, and Manoa steals the list of all the Digidestins in the world from Koshiro. The list was what she wanted all along. Koshiro sent the coordinates of Eosmon's hideout to Taichi right before his soul is taken by Eosmon. Taichi and Yamato go to face Eosmon. Alright, Koshiro's soul. Okay. Manoa and Eosmon was waiting for them. Welcome to Neverland! Manoa tells Taichi that the kids' souls taken by Eosmon can stay together with their Digimon forever in Eosmon's area. All the other kids' souls got their own floating crystal islands asleep along with their Digimons. The kids' souls are younger than in their reality. Oh yeah, yep, that's from the Hurricane Touchdown when everyone aged in reverse. Mako and Mekumon, try reference, is there too, asleep. Manoa tells Taichi that she is the savior of all the Digidestin. Manoa herself is the savior of all Digidestin, I assume, and that she can save them from parting with their Digimon partners. She was deeply hurt when her partner suddenly disappeared. Yeah, what's new? Taichi Yamato hesitate. Greymon, Garurumon attack Eosmon. Wait, they still can Digivolve. So, if they still can Digivolve, then why did Omegamon's evolution cut off halfway? That would have kind of like ended the movie right there and then. So, okay. The other kids Soul and their partner Digimon wake up with red eyes. They disrupt Greymon and Garurumon. Manoa tells Taichi that they are not controlled, just trying to protect Eosmon's world to stay with their partners. The red-eyed Digimon do not evolve. Tentomon, Palmon, Patamon, Tailmon. Manoa summons an army of Eosmon. Here we go, an army. This is a reference to the, straight-up copy of the Diaboromon. Taichi Yamato, desperate and hopeless, they retreat to somebody's floating island. So Manoa freely sends her army to the real world. She knows where all the Digidestins are. She has Koshiro's list. And in the real world, the O2 kids fight the Eosmons. Taichi, Yamato, Agumon, and Gabumon do a pep talk. They are determined, ready to risk everything. They come back to face Manoa and Eosmon. Omegamon, you see, yeah, they still can Digivolve and combine into Omegamon. Destroys Eosmons like it did to the Diablomon clones. Yep. And of course, remember in the trailer, we saw that the whole hideout, the whole space was orange. Again, just a throwback to the Diaboromon instant. Manoa screams in despair. Eosmon takes in Manoa, absorbing Manoa, and Eosmon evolves. Okay, the final form of Eosmon, it literally cuts Omegamon into pieces. How are they not dead? Agumon, Gabumon fall. Taichi and Yamato are assaulted by the other kids, red-eyed souls and their partner Digimon. Taichi doesn't give up. She grabs young Hikari's soul whistle. There we go. The reference to the first Digimon Adventure movie. Blows it. Hikari and the others come back. Sora is in the real world. Her home is safe. Somehow she hears the whistle, but she doesn't join the battle. She made a firm choice not to fight anymore, but believes in the other kids and just waits their return. Sora and Puremon they do nothing in the movie well. Sorry to Sora fans, but wow, that's character assassination right there. Kabuterimon together, Togemon, Ikakumon, Angelmon start to fight the final Eosmon. They're kind of buying time for Agumon and Gabumon. Taichi, Yamato, Agumon, Gabumon never give up, achieve their final evolution, and これが俺たちの最後の進化だ! Yeah. Honestly, the final evolutions are awful. Taichi and Agumon do not fuse. Well, that actually could have been a pretty cool idea. That would have been a pretty good idea. The final Greymon looks like a naked shine Greymon. Thanks, I'll never get that out of my mind. And the final Garurumon looks like Wolfmon. Wolfmon from the Frontier. I did not like them at all. Well, okay, that's your opinion, but okay, I suppose most of us won't. Of course, they defeat the final Aeosmon, and Manoa comes out of Aeosmon's body. The Aeosmon incident is over. Koshiro was an FBI agent, or as an FBI agent, arrests Manoa. Everything is back to normal, but nothing can stop the clock. Agumon and Gabumon disappear. Taichi and Yamato cry. Taichi moves on, living his daily life without Agumon, firmly believing that they will be reunited, and the movie ends. Oh, dear. And Antelope and Elk and Wildebeest. Now, that's a lot to take in, alright? But right off the bat, there are several big problems. So the elephant in the room, right? This is pretty much a complete rehash of Try, with elements from all the other movies thrown in, right? The becoming young thing, the whistle blowing thing, the many copies of an enemy thing. Most obviously, we have an enemy, the main villain being a former Digidestined, getting butthurt she lost the Digimon in the past, where Maki from Try, if you remember her name, wants to get back her lost partner, the Tapiamon, I do believe. Minoa wants to prevent others from going through what she did. It's pretty much a carbon copy, right? Next, as mentioned in my Digimon Reboot video, we're doing the whole "we're never going to see each other again" thing. Boo hoo. We've done this plotline to death, not only throughout the course of Adventure, but in the other Digimon series as well. There's absolutely no more weight or impact to this plotline because they keep doing it again and again and again. It's like, pretend for a moment that instead of Toy Story 1 and 2, we got Toy Story 3 3 times in a row. By the third time, you'd be like, yeah, we get it. Is there no other way of making us feel for the characters anymore other than like taking them away from us or threatening to at least? It's like the one experiment in Ghostbusters. You remember the one with Egon? Let's see what happens if we take the puppy away. But in this case, let's see what happens when we take Agumon away. I bet all the fans or viewers in the audience will cry. Speaking of Try, on the subject, we do, as mentioned here, get a brief cameo of Mako. Somewhere over in the beginning. Where is it? Miko. Miko and Mekumon. Yeah, Mako and Mekumon is there too, right? So we get a cameo of Mako, but none of the plot lines from Digimon Try are brought up or even mentioned or even addressed. Okay, Dark, Genai, everything, nothing. Okay, the O2 kids are fine as well. What the hell happened to them? Nothing. Okay, they basically just wanted to have their cake and eat it too. They just wanted to acknowledge Try in this movie. So, it's canon, it's really useful, yeah. It's really important to the entire canon. It's important, you should watch it and give us money. But they didn't bother to follow it up or anything. So, Try was actually a complete waste of time. And speaking of cameos, we also have, according to Nakuisa on Twitter, we also have Wallace with Terriermon and Kokomon. Alright, so Hurricane Touchdown is canon now, whatever. And the French girl with Taichi and Takeru in Paris, okay, whatever. And for those who are hoping we get some spotlight on the other chosen children, right? Too freaking bad, because evidently, from the looks of things, this is yet another Taichi and Yamato movie because all of the other kids are in comas or too busy to help stop the end of the freaking world. Thanks, Sora. And again, I feel really bad for all you Sora fans out there because this movie basically just shits all over her character. My goodness, I mean, good luck getting a job or pursuing Ikebana if the world is destroyed or pretty much something tantamount to it. And yes, of course, we have another special Agumon, Gabumon evolution again because they need to be better than everyone else who already has a mega form. I mean, the idea of having Taichi and Yamato fusing with Agumon and Gabumon respectively, like this guy mentions here, would have been actually kind of cool. Just imagine they were actually introducing concepts from other series, in this case, Tamers, into the Adventureverse. Now, how cool would that have been? No, of course, we can't have that. We need to have like what is it now? Like a super ultra mega form for Agumon and Gabumon? Like, come on. So, but you see, everything I've said up to this point, it all pales in comparison to the fact that, alright, they freaking lied to us. Okay? Hear me out. They call this movie The Last Evolution. Oh, it's a last adventure with Taichi and the gang. Bullshit it is! In the producer interview, right here, okay, after the film screening, the producer said, it is not impossible to think that there will be another continuation, and it is safe to think of this movie as something that will lead into the ending from O2. And Agumon and Gabumon disappear, but it's not dead, which is why at the end of the movie, Taichi said that I'll definitely find and meet you again. So, they didn't even have the balls to actually end it. That might actually have given some emotional weight to the actual movie. But no, they had to leave it open-ended for a possibility of yet another nostalgia bait movie because everyone was together with their Digimon partners in the O2 ending. You remember that? You know what I mean? You know what this means? Do you know what this means? They fully planned having two different continuities of adventure running in parallel with each other. This one, the original Adventureverse, with all of the movies and leading up to the O2 ending, and the Adventure Reboot. Some people were saying that they were going to tie the Adventure Reboot into this movie, and it was going to be a reset or something. But no, you think that you were drowning in adventure before? Like, holy shit! Speaking of which, what on earth is this whole contrived bullshit of you need to be a child in order to have a Digimon partner? Like, when was this even a thing? When? I mean, even in the other series. Like, what about the commander guy in Savers? This is just nothing but a piece of contrived nonsense plot device they added that serves no other purpose but to complicate the law even further and to steer us further away from the O2 ending so that they can have another movie to swing us back on track. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, I got a bit emotional there, but yeah, I hope you guys can see now that Toei isn't even trying anymore, and it seems that a ton of diehard fans have begun to turn on the franchise as well. I mean, if you look at the comments on this thread, the With the Wheel thread, and of course on Twitter as well. Look, I'm not saying don't see the movie, alright? Watch it and form your own opinions. Now, I'll be seeing the movie as well, as I said. I'm sure that it will be a great experience in cinemas. It's just that, in the end, you need to temper your expectations. It's just going to be a nostalgia fest. That's pretty much it. And thinking about it, I'm not even that angry. I think I'm just disappointed. Like, I had such high expectations for this franchise that gave me such a wonderful childhood. And hopefully, Toei will be able to find their way back. Just like how Taichi will find Agumon again and again and again and again. So, this actor saying, see you guys in the next episode. And if you enjoyed this, maybe I'll do more reaction videos in the future.